magazine article for week 8 for our Action magazine. This is the one that has the goldfish at the front of it. This is the mini read on pages 2 and 3. Our title for this article is Why You Should Eat This Ugly Carrot. Americans waste billions of pounds of food every year, but you can help solve this problem. By Todd Olson. Imagine the tallest skyscraper in the United States. It's in New York City. Fill that giant building 44 times with slimy, stinking, rotting fruits and vegetables. Now you know how much food Americans waste every year. It's hard to believe, right? About 133 billion pounds of food gets thrown away. That's 1/3 of all the food we produce. And a lot of it is trashed for one simple reason. It's ugly. The problem is that nature isn't perfect. Apples can get scarred by storms. Cucumbers grow in curvy C shapes. Carrots sprout into odd fork-like forms. Watermelons get too big to fit on a refrigerator shelf. These crazy-looking fruits and vegetables may taste great, but most grocery stores refuse to sell them. Store owners say people judge food by how it looks. No one wants a tomato that looks like a two-headed monster. But what if you could buy that tomato for half price? A new movement is trying to make people see the beauty in ugly food. Some stores are selling weird-looking produce, fruits and vegetables. It tastes the same, and you pay less for it because the food doesn't look perfect. Look down here at the caption. It says, perfectly ugly. These persimmons would be considered ugly by most grocery stores, or persimmons. See the marks and dents on them? That's what makes them imperfect. But they taste just as good as normal-looking fruit, and they can cost much less. Usually, the stores find a nicer word than ugly. A British grocery chain calls its freaky food wonky. A Canadian chain uses naturally imperfect. In some US stores, it's misfit produce. Whatever you call it, ugly food helps many people. Farmers get paid for food that they were going to have to throw away. Shoppers get cheaper fruits and vegetables. The ugly food movement will also help some 44 million Americans who don't have enough to eat. Many groups donate the strange produce to hungry people. So really, who cares if that carrot looks a little wonky? So now we're going to take a look at your mini skills workout here. What are two different meanings for the word produce in this story? So this word is what we would call a homophone or a homonym, where it has two different words they are spelled the same, but they actually are pronounced differently, and they have different meanings. So I'm going to actually come back over here and underline them for you. So here we have the word produce, and it talks about how that's 1/3 of the food we produce, so that's a verb. And then over here it says in some stores they call it misfit produce, and that's a noun. So you're looking at what are the two different meanings for those. So you can look those up and write definitions, or you can kind of come up with your own. I know you don't have a ton of space there, but that's okay. You can try and fit it in there. As always, you can do these on the computer as well. Okay, so for question number 2, what are 2 good things about the ugly food movement? And those are listed right here. And number 3, find a sentence in the article that explains how buying ugly fruits and vegetables is helping or helpful to shoppers. So you're going to actually also find that here on page 3. For this one, please remember it does ask you to find a sentence. So you're going to write the sentence directly from the text using quotation marks. As always, if you need to rewind and pause in between questions for some help, feel free to do that. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.